Go ahead, Mike.
Shout out to our sponsors, man. Home Slice Mobile Pizza Oven, man. Mount Holly's finest, man. They blessed us with some pizza, some wings tonight. We want to do the official taste test.
You gotta show the wing.
Go wing.
It has a good char on the outside. You can taste the Italian blend.
Shout out to my peoples, man. Frank, man. Make sure y'all check them out, man. On Instagram, Home Slice Mobile Pizza Oven. First of all, they're a mobile pizzeria, so they'll pull up to your event. They'll show up to wherever, if you have something going on. They have like mobile ovens that they can put in their truck and serve your guests. So follow them on Instagram. Let them know Watch This sent you. If you mention Watch This podcast, you get $2 off your order. All right. So shout out to Frank for opening that up.
And they're not too lemony. I feel like a lot of lemon pepper wings are like overpowered with lemon.
Like mad lemon.
Be lemon and salt. You can tell they didn't use a lot of salt on this. It's just good.
Right.
Start a food podcast.
What we gonna do?
Mukbang.
All systems go.
Yo. No freaky. Welcome. And what episode are we on, Dre?
182. What? Nigga? Like, yo,
I'm happy. I'm impressed.
I'm about to say he's on our IG.
He's on it right there. Yeah. Nigga was waiting. That nigga, look. Come on, that's an Android. You can easily just.
I was about to say, I feel like Androids, you just blink and they shut for you.
I don't even know how that shit work, man.
Y'all are phone racist. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, I just feel like y'all have extra features that y'all take
Android
advantage
niggas
of.
always be talking about how their phones is better.
I never said that.
That's what I said.
Dre not an Android nigga. He's just a nigga that happens to have an Android phone. It's different. Some people are like, you know what I'm saying, like about that
Our
shit.
cameras been better than y'all cameras.
Megapixels.
We can have 695 apps as soon as we buy the phone. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I have ADHD. I don't need all that shit on my phone.
I can fully customize my whole phone to do exactly what I want to do when I want to do it.
About none of that shit. As long as I can post on IG, Facebook, look at my motherfucking
OnlyFans.
What? What the heck?
Welcome to episode 182 of the podcast.
Speaking of OnlyFans, can I ask you a question real quick?
Oh man.
Okay, go ahead.
Would it be pause? Is it pause for another man to steal another man's nudes?
To do what?
Like to steal another man's nudes and use them as his own?
Wait a minute. First of all, no. That's no freaky at all. Like, first of all, why did you try to look?
Yeah,
you have that's a crazy subject to try to find.
That was a debate on the blogs today.
Perplexed.
I am.
Because Chris Sal's.
So how does this work?
Because Chris Sal's.
Specific friend.
He's Queen Naja's ex-husband. They used to be YouTube stars or whatever.
Right.
This nigga stole somebody else's butt pictures, like this other nigga's ass pictures, and sold them on his OnlyFans.
Right.
Yeah, and sold
somebody else's ass
for $50 on OnlyFans. Like he was charging niggas $50.
How much did he make off of it?
Yeah. Okay.
Because now we was going down the rabbit hole, but then once you said sell, now we
how fast did he copy and paste? Did he just did he analyze?
I don't know, but the person who really it was a gay OnlyFans person that he stole these pictures from, and he was like, I'm not going to sue you, but I need my cut.
But you know what? All right, so check it out. So if the subject, right, the dude who stole the pictures, right,
I mean, it doesn't have to be an ass or anything like that, but just say a girl get a nude and she might already be acclimated with you. She like, this ain't his piece. This is so and so's.
I mean, I hear you. I think it's situation specific though, because I think what he did was I'm not going to show my ass on this thing. Like I'm not showing my ass, but y'all want to see my ass? Here you go, and y'all gonna buy it. I ain't saying I agree with it. I mean, I wouldn't do none of this freaky shit, but I'm just saying like. I'm not going to consider the nigga sus per se. for doing that.
But he sat on that man's page and scrolled through his naked pictures to get a nice butt picture to sell.
I mean,
How you gonna get to the first
listen though. But listen though. But see, like
He was searching for product.
I mean, no. I'm not gonna say that. But I'm just saying, like at that point, then we can't even watch porn then, because niggas are in porn and they dick is out.
Yeah,
I know, but that's different than having a full page of just their news that you scrolling through.
It's different than searching.
Yeah.
I mean,
her and him. Like,
yeah, I'm kind of blocking him out.
Right. I'm imagining.
But if it's just a nigga,
all right. So you will watch hella porn with a nigga with a little tiny dick?
I mean,
Ooh, that's a good question.
all right.
This went wild.
That's a good question. I like that. See, Truth, I like that. So does a man in your porn have to be hung?
The answer is no. It does not have to be. He don't gotta be like, you know what I'm saying? There's levels. So to watch this podcast,
There's levels of what's podcast.
Hey,
who invited Soul?
I love that clip.
Who invited Soul?
Thank
to the
y'all for
podcast?
y'all insight. I mean, I don't really feel like the question all the way got answered.
It didn't.
But so, like, is it a yay or nay? Like, not your dude, but your friend come to you and be like, "Yo, I stole this nigga news. I'm about to get this bread."
I mean, that part is kind of intelligent.
Why?
Oh
But
yeah,
the
because
searching through the images to find the ones you needed, the most appealing ones that you thought was.
And you bought Bulls OnlyFans too.
But hold on, on some shit, right? We all know that people typically post pictures online where they look good, right? So you ain't really got to scroll through the whole shit to get a good picture, right? If the nigga,
But he had to buy this nigga's OnlyFans. It's an OnlyFans page, so you had to buy the nigga's shit.
Investment.
You subscribed to his shit.
it's an investment.
Yeah, that's
He
an
paid the
investment.
$4 a month, and if he sold one picture for 50, he was up.
Like, it's cool. All right, boom.
Okay, so your friend tell you cool with it.
It's just the simple fact that, all right, boom, he invested. Cool.
Yeah.
It's the fact that you searched.
No,
for the perfect game.
No, he don't gotta search the first one.
That's what he did.
No, I'm saying, but why? But why
He
not?
had to, because that's the one he sold. He was like, that's the one. Bow.
But look, if this is the one that you selling, if this is the one that you're selling, then I can sell the same one. If you're selling it, then I can sell the same one, and I don't got to scroll and look for a perfect one.
So he looked for the one that had the highest algorithm. He looked for a high algorithm yam.
He said he went straight to the pins. He went straight to the pin post.
Yeah, I mean, this shit is weird no matter how you slice it.
They weren't yams, they were sweet potatoes.
All right, we haven't even done the fucking intro. God damn.
What time are we at?
I am Scoop. I don't know who they are, but I am Scoop. Here with the homies. Dre Artist and this bitch.
What's going on, man? This is
Crazy. It's unprecedented. You eat some fucking wings and shit just...
We got to this.
My brother Truth ain't never told a lie.
That's cap already.
So the Don Dada.
Hey y'all, glory to God. We got wings and stuff.
Hey. All right. I'm glad we got through that. Hold up. On the time.
I said that.
20, right? And we was at like
17.
15. We was
Well,
at
16.
Yeah. All right, boom. All right, cool. I gotta stay, abreast.
I said that right before you started doing the intros, and I didn't want to interrupt you.
You said that?
I was like, what time are we at? Because you didn't have the time up.
Yeah. Thank you.
It was 15. We probably got about
Like 10 minutes. You gotta stay abreast. I'm trying to wipe away all that. You know what I mean? Titties!
Blame the shade room. I seen that earlier.
Heterosexual sex. How y'all feeling? Me? Y'all good?
Yes.
Good, man.
Yeah, I'm great.
Oh, yo, Dre, you got shades on tonight. This is different, huh?
Yeah, because I'm fried right now.
I like them shades. They nice.
Whatever.
What? I can give you a compliment.
Nah, sometimes you can, man. But
What you think I'm about to say? Like
something Asian.
data joints that Bruce Lee was wearing when he? I wasn't
There
gonna
you
say
go,
that.
Right there.
I wasn't gonna say that.
But you did say something Asian.
Oh, he is Asian.
I ain't gonna lie, Dre. You giving me like lean with it, rock with it. With the boxy tee and the
oversized,
and with this long sleeve under it, like it definitely looked like you about to snap and roll. I'm not even on no crazy shit, like because
Would you
I
be
know
doing the snap dances?
No.
Like it's fly, but it just gives me like
You got him with the little shoulders and then
Right there.
I bounce in the hub.
Speaking of dances, did y'all see this week? It was a reel where the mother, she was a little bit older, maybe in her 50s.
Are you age shaming her?
No. But she was doing the original version of the dance, and then her daughter would come behind her, and she was doing the updated version of the dance. It was pretty slick because it was like a lot of dances that like, especially it was a couple little hyphy dances that. It was like, damn, I didn't really equate that to that old school 80s or 90s dance, but now that they're doing it, it makes,
Well, that was
taking
always
it back that far. To the 80s.
So the mom was doing like the 80s and 90s dances, you know what I'm saying, and then her daughter was coming and doing like, you know what I'm saying, the
2000.
you know what I'm saying, the more modern dances, but it was like, some of them made sense because like the names were just, interpolations of the original name, but some of them was like, damn, I wouldn't equate these two things, but now that I'm seeing them both at the same time,
I already know the answer from Soul on this question right here. Were either one of y'all like the kid that used to come out and dance for company?
I was forced to dance for company just because I always danced.
I told you, I already knew she did it. I already knew.
I used to be like a real big Michael Jackson fan.
Woo, we all did the Michael Jackson dances.
I had a mean moonwalk when I was 4.
Where's that?
Huh?
Where's that?
My mom got like the...
No, where's it at now? You can moonwalk?
No, nigga.
You got no footwork?
Nah, I got 2 left feet. I'm cool.
But you was moonwalking when you was 4.
I can do the electric slide. I can do the Cuban shuffle.
This nigga do line dances.
Hey, that's crazy.
That nigga said the Cuban shuffle.
the nigga tells you exactly what to do during the Cuban shuffle.
Like, and they tell me left foot here, I'm put my left foot
He
there.
do be like to the right, to the right,
He
to
like do
the
the wobble.
left, to the left.
I don't do the wobble.
Because they got too much.
Get in there. That song is wild.
Never for company, but like maybe 7th, 8th grade, I used to pop lock at the school dances and shit.
Oh, you used to pop lock?
Air walking and shit.
Oh, no, you wasn't doing like Usher or the video.
Yeah.
Usher still got it.
No, he don't. No, he don't. No, he don't. And then look, and then
He tried.
see, Breezy posted one. I guess he was like roasting whatever because it said what I think I look like.
And Kevin Hart.
Oh no, this was just him by himself.
Oh, okay.
But when he first started it, he was dancing just like Usher. And then he said what I actually look like when I'm dancing. And
That's crazy.
He took it all the way there.
I seen one with him. It was the same type of shit. It was like Chris Brown, and it was like what I think I look like, and Chris Brown was like killing it. And then it was like what I actually look like, and it was Kevin Hart like in the gym like doing some shit. And I was like, yo, that's too. I thought it was gonna be Usher. Like when I saw the Chris Brown shit first, I thought the next one was gonna be
that
Usher
shit
clip.
was crazy.
Yeah, I mean, he came to it back. Like no disrespect.
Yeah,
you feel me? No disrespect. Like you're a legend, Usher.
Usher.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that wasn't it.
I mean, but technically, if you really, really think about it, like Usher was never no big dancer. Like he danced in his videos, but most of the choreography was coming from the background dancers.
Yeah,
he wasn't
basic type of.
Yeah, like he was doing 1-2 steps. He wasn't like really.
But nah, he had that one part of the you thinking the one I'm with start a new relationship, and then he had a little part where he danced the bridge. He danced. He did like a little handstand, and then he was like the silhouette. It was like a shadow of him.
But did he ever keep that up?
No freaky.
Remind me.
No, I'm not saying he wasn't dancing, but Chris Brown is somebody that every single thing he does, he's going to be out there giving it his all. Like, he's a dancing ass nigga.
Yeah,
like Usher was never no super crazy dancing ass nigga.
We can't compare Chris Brown's dancing and Usher's dancing. It's just like I'm saying, like now, no doubt, Usher got big hit records. And he's
that's why I said when I seen him pop locking and stuff, I'm like, okay, he doing something. Like I never looked at him to.
They said don't let Omarion see that.
Not
shit.
saying I didn't have high hopes, but I didn't even expect it to be crazy. Like
Are you a Usher fan?
I fuck with Usher.
Yeah.
You know who be ODing still? Cisco.
OD and how?
This nigga was doing back handsprings and shit at a concert. He was still doing his cheerleading move during Thong Song, and then they threw him in the air. He backflipped.
This nigga Cisco is an interesting character to me because
You call him a character like he's.
If you watch him on Wife Swap, he definitely is a character.
and that's what I'm saying because I don't remember if it was like Cribs or whatever.
It was Wife Swap.
I seen him and his wife was bad. Mm-hmm. But like the impression you give me is very tangy.
No, but he was the woman in the relationship during Wife Swap. He's the one that cooked. He had pictures of himself all over the house. He dressed him and her, and they matched every day.
See,
That's dope.
But he had bad bitches though.
But no, she bad as shit. White bad as shit.
That's what was interesting. You know?
He like Prince. Them niggas is
You
like.
still look perplexed about this whole situation.
Yeah.
No, but that nigga's doing one-handed flips and everything still.
He believes in
With the dragon chain on and all that.
Bro, but what's so crazy is the nigga made no money off of thong song.
He didn't.
Scissor Kid.
No.
He owned Mark Anthony.
Hold
For that Living La Vida Loca
yeah, Living La Vida Loca. That one line.
Wait, wasn't that Ricky Martin?
Ricky Martin. Okay, I'm sorry. Excuse me, Ricky Martin. But yeah. So he said he knew the nigga that wrote it, and basically had a passing conversation with him.
Are we saying Cisco?
No money off the thong song
Because of that line.
Your biggest hit. Mm-hmm. He said he thought he was gravy because he knew the nigga that wrote it, and then he said it, and then he got that letter in the mail. You know.
Yo,
yeah, the thong song was never supposed to happen.
Hold on. The nigga just said words though. Like he just said.
But no, it wasn't just the words.
It was the cadence, the melody, everything.
It was clearly a reference to the record. You know what I'm saying?
And who knows? We don't know that if the bass line or something of that beat came from.
So look,
that
I'm gonna tell you another hit song that was stolen. Well, I don't know if it was stolen, but
that nigga said that's
Waterfalls. TLC Waterfalls.
Produced by Dungeon Family. What about
is a Paul McCartney song.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Their biggest hit, Diamond, Super Diamond.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, Dungeon Family produced that, off of that. I know that much.
I don't know. Well, we already know they didn't make nothing off of that.
Well, yeah.
They never made anything.
They got cars, like one apiece.
Some socks.
They shit went 10 million and they got a
toothpaste.
See, now that's grooming too. Like, how the fuck y'all are literally using us as slaves and we get cars and y'all niggas is just eating.
With a hefty ass loan.
That's what it be.
And we negative.
That's what it be.
Like, and we owe y'all. Like, how?
Who was talking about, was it Money Man? Or somebody was talking about how they said the advances that a record label give you is like the highest interest loan that exists.
Yeah.
Like the highest interest loan. Now,
so and I'll keep it real. Like when we were
adjusting glasses, and it's not there.
When we were in talks for our record deal, that's basically what it was about. It was like, yo, we'll shoot you $400,000, but the producer is probably gonna get $200,000 for $20,000 per track. So he's gonna get $200,000. So automatically that $400,000 go to $200,000. You're gonna also pay for any free goods, any promotional type shit. You're gonna pay for studio time. You're gonna pay basically for everything. And then really what it came out to be is like $40,000. That's how much you actually make it. But then the kicker is, out of that $40,000 that you get, they're entering in agreements with Best Buy, with wherever CDs are sold. So they have to say, we say this artist is going to sell a certain amount, so we're going to ship you this certain amount. When you don't sell that amount, you have to buy that back. That's being purchased back from your $40,000. That's how a lot of these artists go broke, because now you got $40,000. The first thing you go do is you go buy a chain, buy some whatever, and then
that's what I'm gonna do.
Then they come back talking about you still owe them $17,000 for all the placements and all the free CDs and all the free T-shirts, and you only sold X amount of copies, and we had to buy these back from the So
I feel like that's why a lot of the smartest artists were the ones that were in the stores buying thousands of them.
You rapping? Smartest artist. I see what you did there.
Oh, I didn't.
Speaking of artists and artistry, and Truth was just telling us about how he was offered a record deal, I would be remiss to not speak on the fact that my brother Truth is about to drop an album on Friday, Space Age motherfucking 2. You know what I'm saying?
December 1st.
Period.
December 1st, man. Look, man, because we've been talking about you and making music since you started sitting up here. You feel me? And the way that you carry yourself, though, is like you just so cool and like unassuming. Like nobody would, if don't nobody talk about it, you wasn't gonna talk about it. You know what I mean? Right. Like you just keep it like tight to the cuff. But like now, we gotta get loud with this shit, because this shit is incredible. Like I've heard it, some reels out there that's right now. We showing people what the fuck going on. We got the listening party going down here on Saturday, December 2nd. How's it feel? You know, you about to drop this record. I mean, this is part 2.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like, how does this differentiate from part 1 as far as like the rollout or the feeling of dropping it?
I mean, I guess every project I do, I learn, you know, from the last one. Mm-hmm. So I feel like, especially with your help, the minute that you heard it, you said that you were going to be invested into helping me roll it out, and you know that's big. But I say being more conscious of promoting it, and being content driven this time. You know what I'm saying? Understanding that is a bigger part of music these days is content. You know what I'm saying? I
mean, it's a big part. Right. With no music, there is no content, right? So it's still, you know, everything plays its part. But you're right, though. It matters. But the fact of the matter, bro, like, this shit, like, you dumb nice, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you really be rapping on this shit. You feel me? And I'm not just saying that because you here with me. Like, you really got it. And I want the people to hear that. I want the people to feel the same way that I feel about it. And the only way they're going to feel that way is if they're exposed to it. Right. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like assisting with the man, look, this watch this podcast. We family. Word up. Like, you know what I'm saying? When Dre ready to drop his shit, we doing the same shit and more. Like, you know
what I love? I love the synergy energy. Like, I feel like y'all all inspire and influence each other.
Y'all, us, you inspire me.
No, but I'm just saying, I'm on the outside right now. I'm just talking about the point I'm trying to make is the brotherhood. Like, you don't meet men. I feel like we always talk about how women are in competition with each other. I feel like men are more in competition with each other. And to see people thoroughly support, like, we sit here and listen to y'all music before we start. Everybody listen to each other's shit. Everybody cheer each other on. Like, people are not like that nowadays. And it'd be good to see y'all. It's like a brohood.
It's a book called Go Givers Get More, and it's about how, like, the more you empower other people, the more the universe wants to give back to you.
It's like gratitude and blessings. You're not going to get any blessings if you're not grateful for the shit you already got.
I mean, and for me, like, I be like, I don't want to be a hater. You know what I'm saying? Right. I check myself with a lot of shit. And J. Cole talked about this a couple weeks ago about Soulja Boy, and what's the Lil Yachty and stuff. Like, I don't ever want to be a hater. Like, I can understand, like, I don't like something, but I don't want to be a hater. I want to try to go out and really empower, and I try to, like, repost everybody's shit because I genuinely like it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and the only way that you're gonna, like, genuinely like it, though, is if you at least give it a chance. Right. So and that's what I try to give everything a chance. Even if it doesn't seem like it's my cup of tea, you know what I'm saying? Y'all shit, it's easy for me to give a chance. Because y'all rap the way that I like to, you know what I'm saying? But it's other shit out there that I be like, all right, the way this motherfucker dress, you know what I'm saying, or his fan base makes me think that it's going to be some shit that I don't particularly like. However, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I have a responsibility as being a part of this platform here to at least give it an ear so I can give a educated opinion on it and not just say, like, that shit whack. Cause some shit is whack.
Yeah, some shit is.
Or whack to me. Some shit is whack to me.
No, I wouldn't even say that because I might not play it, but I'm coming from a space to where do I understand why people like it?
You know, I was getting ready to say that's usually me. Like, you like it, I love it type shit. It's like, if people love this and this is their lane and I feel like it's good for the lane, then it's like, I fuck with it. Like, I'm not gonna hate on it, but I might not listen. Like he said, I might not listen to it. That don't mean I hate it.
Yeah.
What's the Funny Marco had somebody on his show, and like the nigga said, I couldn't think of anything, so I just said this the whole album. Like, that's the kind of stuff.
Yeah. Like, I couldn't think of anything.
Like that turns me off because mix that with something Westside said. So Westside said, what I'm doing is art. So sometimes you go to the museum and it's that painting where the nigga just splashed a whole bunch of paint. That's him, right? But that's still effort. That's still a Jackson Pollock is the artist that is, you know what I'm saying? It's still his perspective of art. He took some time to like, just saying I couldn't think of nothing, like, that's a disrespect to the whole art of it all. You know what I'm saying? Because you got for me, I do real, like, graphic design. So I understand you got architects, you got comic book artists, you got Renaissance painters. But all of that shit is an equal expression. No one is better than the other. But then just to say, like, I'm just going to scribble.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Disrespectful.
Because it's a cash grab with most of them now. They just got to put out the music to put it out. Because who the fuck records an album not knowing what to say? What is the point of even putting out an album? Yeah, I feel like as an artist, if you don't have nothing to say.
So it's funny because I do this a lot, but the analogy is a wrestling comparison, right? That I have right now. So I was watching a documentary with Shawn Michaels and Kevin Nash, right? Kevin Nash used to be he wrestled under the name Diesel when he was in WWF at the time. And Kevin Nash said something very interesting because him and Shawn Michaels, they became very like close friends while they were in WWF. And eventually Kevin Nash went to WCW and started the whole NWO shit, right? He was part of that thing. And he was like, Shawn is a real wrestler. Like, he wanted to be the champion of the WWF when he was a little ass kid. Mm-hmm. Like, he always wanted to do this, which is why he was one of the greatest that we've seen. He's like, me, I wanted to be rich. So I'm not as good as him. You feel me? Like, I'm tall already. I'm naturally tall. I'm big. The chicks think I'm good looking. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I was able to carry that with me to go get to the bag. But I tried to play basketball before I became a wrestler. I tried this other thing, and I just knew that I wanted to make it big, and fortunately, this worked out for me. So it's dope for him to be conscious in that way, but that's the same thing with music or anything. Mm-hmm. Some people really want to do it, and some people just trying to get to a bag. Mm-hmm. And they're like, you know what? I'm trying to get to a bag. Mm-hmm. Somebody told me I dress nice. Like, motherfuckers.
And they'll go on the beat and say, trying to get to the bag. Yeah. They'll say that 35,000 times.
Some people just look good. I look good, right? In whatever way that is. Whether it be like, you know, my natural looks or the way I dress, my swag, the way I carry myself.
People fuck with me.
And people fuck with me.
Popularity.
I'm on Instagram. People fuck with me. I'm going to put out a song. I don't know nothing about this music shit.
I think that shit is, honestly, it's smart. But as a creative, I don't respect it on the same level.
Or I'm going to come out with some clothes.
Like, as a business person, it makes a lot of fucking sense. Why not take advantage of every fucking avenue that you can to make money? Like how we were saying with the OnlyFans shit.
But I think the it's important. Well, it's
important for people who care about the craft. That's what I'm saying. Yes. So as a creator, I can't really respect it knowing that I might have did the same thing and put all this hard work, effort, and everything into it because I love it. And you're just sitting on a podcast talking about how you got more streams than me because you just didn't have nothing on your mind and you just was saying shit.
Yeah. It's tough. It's tough when you are an artist. You know what I'm saying? Any kind of artist. Like, it's tough to see other people that don't respect the art eating off of it and almost like making a mockery of it.
No, that's what I'm saying. They playing with it. Like, you on literally telling people, like, I put no fucking effort into this, but I'm here. And I'm sure that podcast interview came from his music. You get what I'm saying? Like, you're getting all these things that there might be somebody out there right now that's getting no recognition that do this shit in they sleep. You get what I'm saying? And this motherfucker's just sitting up there like, I'm just figuring it out. Like, that, I mean, that is a slap in the face a little bit for him to even express it that way. Definitely. I don't like the way he expressed it. I'll say that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I don't know who this artist is, but I mean, I'm sure like he's in this conversation, he represents a population of artists that we know exists. Mm-hmm. He ain't the only one that feels that way. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of artists though, and speaking of artists, Busta Rhymes just dropped a new album called Blockbusta. Did anybody listen to it?
I listened to a couple songs.
Some songs? You? No? Yeah, no?
You said Busta Rhymes?
Yeah.
I did hear like 2 songs that
singles he had and shit. Yeah. He had a joint with Coi Leray.
He had that, and then Benzino went fucking nuts.
Yeah, over that. Yeah.
Almost snapped in that he didn't have. That was crazy. Yeah, but I don't see what was wrong. So how would y'all feel about something like that? So supposedly she had on like a 2-piece set in the video with Busta. I didn't really see any scenes where they were like touchy.
They didn't touch each other at all.
That's what I'm saying. And Benzino went crazy. Like, how dare you have my daughter naked in your video?
I mean, I think Benzino was washed, and he is really struggling with that, and he's using his daughter's popularity
for clout.
Because I always see him complaining. Because the other week the nigga was complaining about how she should owe him some money.
How she should give him money.
Like, nigga, that's not even how that work, bro. Like, if you raise your kids to be strong in themselves, and if they choose to look out for you, then that's what they choose to do. But being a parent is selfless. Like
you them motherfuckers with no necks, man.
that nigga is that shit. That has nothing to do with him. Like you raised her in the industry. Now she's making a name for herself. Just be happy in that. Like nigga, just sit the fuck back and be quiet.
I feel like he competing with her.
He is.
So, yeah. But speaking of Busta's album, right?
He had a song with Bia.
Yeah, Beach Ball. That was the first single, and then he got a joint with the Baby. And
he got a song with the Baby. I know that song is animated as hell. They need a video.
Yeah, the video on it.
I need to see the video.
Yeah, the Baby and T-Pain.
Wait, T-Pain too?
You listened to it?
I did. Well, I haven't listened to every single song, but I listened to quite.
That sound like a hit. The Baby, T-Pain, and Busta.
It does. It does sound like a hit, and it's funny because every song we're saying is like Busta and Busta and right. So if we look at the features on this album, he got Quavo, Bia, Young Thug. Is it Blast? As they pronounce that?
Yeah.
And Young Blue, Coi Leray, the Baby, and T-Pain, Burna Boy. These are all in a row. Track 2 through 8: Quavo, Bia, Young Thug, Blast, Coi Leray, the Baby, and T-Pain, Burna Boy. Then you got a couple songs by himself. Then Chris Brown, Giggs, Kodak Black, Moray. I don't know what that is. But a lot of features.
He's giving Busters and Friends
from a lot of
yeah.
Busta and Friends. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of like a DJ Khaled album, but if DJ Khaled rapped, like you know what I'm saying? It's like a DJ Khaled, like because not only does he have these artists, like these are not just any old artists. Some of these are like some of the newest, biggest artists.
I was about to say, you could tell he's trying to market to the newer crowd. Like he doesn't even have anybody from his era on there.
Yeah.
That's what really turned me off. Like
it's for the young people.
His cadence and his style was like that of somebody right now, and I feel like for older artists, you don't really need to do that. You can just stay true to who you are.
Wait, hold on, let's stay there. For older artists, you don't need to do that. Why? Why do you say that? Because need to do. You say they don't need to
right
do that.
Because hip hop right now is really niche driven. You could have and market and have your whole business model be set up for the amount of people that still fuck with you. Even if it's only 20,000 niggas, you could be profitable marketing to those 20,000 niggas.
But what if him doing a record with the Baby now markets him to 500,000 people? I'm playing devil's advocate, but I'm just curious.
Right,
like,
but at the same time, you're going to turn off all the people who followed you for years because of being. So you lost 50,000
or 20,000 people, and you gained 500,000. I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking, I don't know if these numbers are true. We don't know if 20,000 is true, but I'm just saying, I think that has to be taken into consideration, though, right? What if he needs money? I don't know Busta's finances.
But you know what that takes me back to, though? Just play devil's advocate with y'all conversation. But those 20,000 people that are older are going to buy tickets to his show. Are those young niggas that listen to the Baby and all them going to pay money to go see Busta?
And record sales ain't really paying the bills.
He's not. I mean, it might pay the bills to the record label, but he's not getting no crazy money off them 500,000. You get what I'm saying? Like, and everybody gets a check. So I feel like kind of like what
you think he paid for the features, or you think these were like an amalgamation of shit that he's done over the past couple of years with artists, just to be like, I'm in the studio, Busta Rhymes and the other one, come over here and lay a verse for me.
Yeah, I think what I'm learning about features nowadays is there's a lot of features that are done for free. We always assume that they're for money and shit, but a lot of people do shit because they understand that it can help them out. You know what I'm saying? And Busta Rhymes, no matter how he slices it, he's an icon, he's a legend in the game. So it's nothing to turn your nose up.
That's what I'm saying. He call your phone, you there.
Yeah. That's a good point. He probably reached out to other people that didn't show up.
Oh, all right. I just remembered. So I really rewound back to Toby and him meeting Toby, and then the intro to his song made me feel like he was really trying to rap like that, and that's what sort of bothered me.
Wait, hold on. What?
Who's Toby?
Toby in
Kunta Kinte.
Toby.
No,
Toby Maguire.
No, the what's the nigga name?
Oh, Toby
Nwigwe.
Okay, damn, that's crazy. You say Toby, and I'm just thinking of everything but that nigga.
That nigga.
Yo.
But that's what it took me back to. Was like that's what I felt like Busta was trying to deliver. Like, is that you know what I'm saying? It wasn't. Cause
Busta be around West Side Gun, Conway. I don't know if I've seen it with Benny, but whatever. Like that whole sect of rap, right? He's done records with them. You know what I'm saying? He's on I rapped on the beat. What's that shit called? Science Class. It was a West Side Gun song with like a bunch of people on it, and Busta was on there. Swiss Beats production, actually.
I love Swiss.
And, I kind of feel like Busta, for niggas like us, if he would have did an album like fucking with that, like maybe not saying like West Side and all these things that be on all his songs, but like that sound, like I think now again, I don't know if that will be as financially successful for him, but I do feel like culturally we would be like, yeah, this is what we want to hear from you.
So
Busta.
he not robbing nobody or nothing on his album? He not giving us like gritty
Busta? I haven't heard him rob
Busta?
nobody. I heard him like most of his aggressive shit is like y'all niggas can't fuck with me, like that type of shit. Like I'm saying, y'all can't fuck with me. I'll you know, you come in here, we'll bust your head, like you know what I mean?
Okay, so he bust a couple heads.
Yeah, it's shit like that, but it's not detailed. It's not like
so it's a lot of dance records.
Oh, for sure.
Party records.
Yeah.
Okay, it's giving party with friends.
Yeah, definitely. It's good. It's good riding music. It is. It's not bad. It's not a bad album.
So we need another one.
I just don't. From Busta Rhymes, man. Like I respect Busta on a very high level as a pillar of hip hop. I met Busta before, you know what I'm saying, and his presence in the room is like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like he was talking to other people that I respect, other artists who I've seen on TV and in magazines and shit, and he talking to them, and they're like, yes, Busta, like, you know what I'm saying? And this is back then. This ain't even now. Like now he's like a godfather of this shit. Mm-hmm. But back then I'm talking like, I don't know, something. You know what I'm saying? 07, 08 or something when I met Busta. So like, what's that? 15 years ago? Now here we are. Ooh. And yeah, you feel me? Now here we are now, and he's so now we got people like Coi Leray and other artists who are like much younger. Like they're barely grown. And these are the people that Busta's doing his records with.
Busta doing his records with people that are barely grown is crazy.
But it's a fact. Wow. It's a fact, and I mean no disrespect. I'm glad that I started by talking about how much I respect Busta because I do.
I know.
But you know what though?
But it does suck for people that want to hear his sound because the way the track list is looking, it's giving young. Like he's chasing clout.
And the only reason why I made the comment I did is because the same day I'm dropping my album, AZ is dropping an album.
I've been watching AZ.
And if it's anything like Do or Die 2, it's like he's keeping his same formula. But it's not the same formula. It's an updated version of that rhyme style. Because on Do or Die 2, he had the song with Griselda. He had a song with it was AZ, Lil Wayne, and Conway. And he held his own. So it's like you cannot. Like you can stay true to who you are and true to what your fan base is, and then still appeal musically to what's going on now.
But with all due respect, we cannot compare AZ to Busta Rhymes. Like they're of the same era, right? You went from Do or Die 1, which is like 95 or some shit, right, to Do or Die 2. What happened in all them years in between there, right?
I mean,
respectfully.
Pieces of a Man. I mean,
Pieces of a Man was dope too, but you can't Busta Rhymes.
But I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. I feel like Busta Rhymes monetarily, and he had the benefit of some very commercial albums, but I feel like AZ is a better rapper than Busta Rhymes.
I disagree, but. No, respectfully, because I think AZ is dope, but it's not even about being a better rapper. And it's not even just monetarily. It's impact. Like, AZ name is not coming up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when niggas is talking about, like, even amongst in the culture, like, you know what I'm saying? Not even just, like, commercially. Like, if I was talking to Conway right here and I was like, yo, name the dope rappers. If AZ name come up, dope, but it's not going to come up before Busta Rhymes. Like, Busta Rhymes is Busta Rhymes. Like, scenario. You know what I'm saying? Like, woo-ha.
Yeah, but
put your hands where my eyes can see.
Right, and I'm saying those are enjoyable, marketable songs. But to me, the lyrical quality of what he's saying compared to what AZ is saying isn't the complexity of AZ's rhyme scheme. But I can't always say that because Busta Rhymes is one of the first artists that ever rhymed the whole same rhyme scheme for a whole song.
Busta has some iconic verses, but I'm just saying, but even so, like, even if AZ, if it's all said and done, is a better technical rapper, which I don't agree with that, but if he is, right, there's a lot of more technical rappers than all these niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, right. And so, you know, there's that window that certain rappers sit in where it's like, it's the mesh between being commercial and being culturally viable. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not, you know, because I don't want to start naming people because it starts becoming disrespectful, but it's rappers that we can name that it's like, all right, the only reason people fuck with you is because you made a lot of money and you sold a lot of records. Busta don't fall into that category.
No.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, no doubt, maybe he did, you know, do Past the Cavassier and some of these records that were like big or whatever, but
that's that shit though.
It is. It is. But ultimately, and you know, the song with Janet Jackson, and you know what I'm saying? Like, he has these records, but he's still Busta Rhymes. Like,
right.
Like, put your hands on my eyes to see, yes, it's a commercially viable record, but he's barring that shit up. Flowing more so than anything, but the flow. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if we're not comparing, like, all right, like how deep the bar is, the flow matters. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all these are the elements that make a dope record. You know what I'm saying? Because there's some niggas who, even as a rapper myself, like, I'd be like, yo, like, I can rap better than this nigga, right? But he got something. He got something that I ain't got as a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Something that he's doing with the way that he raps that I even enjoy that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But if I went bar for bar with this nigga, he really can't fuck with me. But I even enjoy the shit that he's doing, so I can understand why he has more.
All right, so answer me this question. Because it's the music industry and certain people are willing to sell themselves short. So is it that they have something, or is it that the record company understands the formula to create a popular artist? So the fact that you can rap better than him, if you was put in the same scenario, you would probably succeed more than that person.
I think it's situational. I think that could be true for some, you know, situations, but I do think that some people are just better. Like, they're just better. They're just better artists. Maybe not a better technical rapper, but they're a better artist. They know how to make better hooks. They know, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, again, I bring everything back to myself because as an artist, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not the best hook man. Pause. Not crazy. But I'm not the best at writing hooks. And that matters. I bar you up all day. Like, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes it's like, you know, you gotta reel that shit in. J. Cole has talked about this. J. Cole has talked about how, like, he learned how to, like, slow his flow down and not try to fit so many words into the bar to make it more, like, digestible so people can understand what you're saying, because there's the balance of being over some people's heads and being over everybody's head. If you over everybody's head, who the fuck is understanding what you're saying? Who the fuck is listening to your music? Yeah, right.
The fuck?
Watch this.